Hello, hello, hello. We are live with today's stream, so I'm just going to share that on all of the social medias, and then we'll hop into the game. It is Friday. Yes. So starting some Animal Crossing, and then going to be doing some Star Fox later, unless we get a price spike on turnips today, which fingers crossed we get today. Kind of tomorrow. Also prefer tomorrow, but we do want to get that sooner. Oh, I just actually realized I forgot to check to make sure I set the previous command correctly, and I did. Awesome. So let's just hop into some Animal Crossing. Wait, did I share on the social medias? I did. I did. Awesome. Yes. 353 Trantor, January 14th. All looks good, and we need to start with Samantha. Just to check a couple of things. And yeah. Thank you, Dina. Hey, Ayoshi, welcome in. How is it going? How are you doing today? Okay, that's all good. All good in the neighborhood. Letter from home. And Tom Duncan, thank you for that, host Astro. Much appreciated as always. Definitely somebody else should go check out if you haven't already. Astropath. Left playing Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Okay. So let's go just confirm that there is a letter in the post office, which there should be. If there isn't, then somebody's messed up. And there is indeed a letter in the post office from Dina to Samantha. Awesome. So that's all we need to do with Samantha for now, so we can switch over to Rick and go about our dailies. Hey, BMO. Welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing today? Thank you. Animal Crossing endeavors are going well. Yeah. Got Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle from your uncle's late Christmas present. Nice! Good stuff. That's a game I wouldn't mind playing eventually. But yeah, so before talking about Animal Crossing endeavors, because I mentioned before that, you know, in order to get 100% of this game without using codes, other than the stuff that requires codes, does require a lot of towns, and each town needs its own memory card. And look what I have here. Oh. A bunch of memory cards. Keep trying to hold them, and then they keep slipping and sliding out of my hands. Where did the other one go? Wait. So here is a stack of 5. That should be a stack of 6, but I'm not sure where it went. And here is a stack of 6. That's in addition to the 2 that I already had. I have 4 more on the way. Where did the other one go? Oh, there it is. cannot update due to no internet. Oof, that's rough. I take it you need to update? Or do you need to update to play it, or is it just... Or are you still able to play it without updating? Oh, and do we have someone new now? Yes. Octavian. Oh, that's awesome. He's an octopus. No, you can play it. You can just play it as is. Okay, okay. Well, that's good at least. Home Nook, the chess table. Museum has a trilobite for me. And another trilobite. Right wing of a pteranodon. Also, on the way is, you know, an e-reader and, Chow moved. Chow's in one of these, right? No, he's not. Interesting. Okay. So... No, honestly, no, we're just gonna throw it out. It doesn't matter. You have a letter from Chow. You also need internet if you're gonna get the Donkey Kong DLC story. Ah. Oh, yeah. Samurai we've already got. But yeah, so an e-reader on the way, and also an e-reader card. One of the two e-reader cards I actually need to 100% the game. Because most of the e-reader cards just get, well, I can just use to get stuff that I already have or can get or will be getting otherwise anyway. Like, I think you can use some of them to get songs from KK Slider songs, but we'll be getting those regardless. But there's two NES games you can only get via e-reader card. Ice Climber, which is going to go here, and Mario Brothers, which is going to go here, and I have the Ice Climber one. It's been bought, paid for, and now I'm just waiting for it to come in. Mario Brothers, I'm still going to have to wait for and see, you know, if that becomes available on eBay or some other site at some point, but you know, just a matter of checking regularly and hoping for the best. And if it does become available, then try to snatch that right up. Oh, there goes that ball into the water. See, because that'll be the last thing I'll need to buy for 100% of this game, as far as I am aware. The only thing is to get the final two NES games. There's no current way other than a cheap device. Ooh, fossil number 1, tons of fun. No, not a fossil, a gyroid. Gyroid number 1. Forgot it was that I was snowing yesterday. Okay, is this one of the gyroids we need for Jonathan's place? Mini Squelchoid. No. No, it is not. Heading out, you enjoy yourself as well, and have a good rest of your day. Okay. And onwards and forwards we go, so... Wait, did I... thought I saw something down there. Doesn't look like it though. I messed up. You can tell I was sliding at the beginning, so I tried readjusting myself, but I readjusted myself improperly and thus Did not get the 7th bag, unfortunately, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so today we have 5 fossils and 3 gyroids buried throughout the town. Just gotta keep our eyes open for, I'm gonna guess fossil? Fossil number 1. Tons of fun. I already got the money rock, Eric. What are you doing? What are you even doing with your life? Not sleeping, that's what I'm doing with my life. I don't recommend it. Well, I do sleep, just not nearly as much as I should be. Daisy. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer true. But I overslept. Daisy, I've been awake since 2 a.m. How dare you? I'd wake up at 2 a.m. I was working at 4 a.m. this morning. Yes. Ooh, yeah, no, I get that. Banded dragonflies. Banded dragonflies are tricky little buggers. Hey Axeman, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? So Axeman, guess what? So you know how in order to get, you know, all the different train station models, I need to, you know, have a bunch of towns, 15 of them in specifically. So I now have, this is 12 plus 2 I have, so I have 14 memory cards and another 4 actually on the way. Lovely, good to hear. I'm doing well. Tired, but doing well. Yeah. Just got them in, 6 of them yesterday, 6 of them today, so I'm still gonna check over them to make sure, you know, they're all, you know, working and everything and such, but probably sometime next week or something I'm going to start making my start making more towns. Emily, welcome in. Yeah, it's late afternoon for me, 4 p.m. Yeah, how's it going? How are you doing? And don't worry, Lumberg, I'm not handing out tissues. Yeah. What is he asking for? Sure. Oh, one of the fossils. Okay. Doing good, just playing some New Horizons. Nice, nice. How is New Horizons treating you? My dedication to the craft is incredible. I mean, I may have issues. I'm gonna guess fossil? Gyroid. A mini Fizzoid. Is that one of the ones we need in Jonathan's house? Nope. It's decent. You're trying to get back into playing. It's down play since September. Oh yeah. Also, almost did not see this here. The glowing spots just blend into the snow in winter. Okay. So, what you getting into in Animal Crossing New Horizons now that you're getting back to it? Okay, and let's see what we've got here. Firstly, tar prices 104. No, we're not selling today. Well, not here. We'll be selling my other town. That remains to be seen what it is there. 7, 18. All good. Need red paint again. Feels like every time I get my roof red again, one of my villagers changes it to another color within like a couple days. White pawn. Fishbone shirt. You lurking? Have an errand to run? No worries. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully we'll be able to say hey again later. Yeah. Well, have fun with your errand and enjoy the lurk. And yeah. Ooh. Fossil or gyro? I'm gonna guess fossil. We only have one gyroid left. Fossil number 2. How about you? Last of the ribbon paper. Something behind that tree. Now, who do we think is going to be in the igloo? We've already seen Daisy and Limburg, so it's not going to be them. Octavian is new, so I don't think it can be him. So it's going to be one of the people... Freya, Coco, Rolf, Rasher, Peaches, or Dina. I'm gonna guess Dina. If anyone else has a guess, feel free to make it. I'm playing a lot more New Leaf recently, definitely enjoying that more than New Horizons, though. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know New Horizons definitely changed a lot of things from the standard Animal Crossing formula, and, you know, some people like the changes, some don't. Some like some of the changes. Ooh, it's Coco. You thought Dina also? But we got Coco. I just realized I never talked to Coco yesterday. Because I did my initial run around the town, I didn't run into her, and then I forgot to check up on her after. Oh, okay, she's gonna buy the white pawn. Sorry, yeah. I'll do it. I won't be a sore loser. Second card. 850. The chowder looks so good. Okay, let's see now. Oh. Well, that's the final gyroid. Mini Nebuloid. I don't think we needed any Nebuloids in Jonathan's house. I think we got all of them already, but let me just confirm that. And that has been confirmed. Okay. So we've got all of the... Interesting that all the gyroids were in the first quadrant. When I say quadrant, I mean, like, you know, if you divide the town into, you know, 4 quadrants based on the river and the cliff or whatever. So this is the largest quadrant here, the north east quadrant, but it's still surprising that we found all 3 of the gyroids up there. Only and all 3 gyroids and 2 fossils. Yeah, you roll for yourself a New Horizons, where you have to take first 2 villagers you see, even if they're ugly, because sometimes you like the ugly villagers. Oh yeah, and I mean, you know, ugly and beauty are in the eyes of the beholder. Octavian! Yay, we have Octavian. I like Octavian. Had him in past villages. In general, I like the octopus villagers, just because there's so few of them. Plus, you really like to just have some new villagers instead of hunting for the same ones all the time. Ah, yeah. Ooh, here's one of our snowballs in C5. So I'll have to keep our eyes open for the other snowball so we can build a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? And that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to get sued by Disney. Yeah, when I eventually get up to New Horizons... Well, I mean, even with this one, I'm trying to get every villager to live in my town at one point or another. As you can see, we're at 94% on that. So nearing the end. But in, I think, most of the other ones, other than this one, I think other than City Folk. So I think it's in Wild World, was where they brought in the character photos, and then they didn't have that in City Folk, I don't think, but then they brought it back for New Leaf and also have it in New Horizons. So in those games, when I not only will have to get every villager living in my town, but I'll have to actually get them living in my town long enough to get a photo from each of them. Because that's just who I am as a person and a gamer. Okay, we have no villager photos in City Folk. That's what I thought. Because I remember looking it up or whatever, just because when I was just thinking about, hey, you know, this one I'm saving a letter from every villager as like kind of a proof of, not so much a proof, just kind of a memento of the fact that they lived here. But I'm like, in later games I'm just going to use the villager photos for that. I'm like, do they all have them? And yeah, I was surprised that City Folk didn't. Or specifically that Wild World did, but City Folk didn't, because it's just like, brought it in, then decided, no, we're going to get rid of this feature, and then game later, actually we're going to bring it back. Just interesting how that goes. We have, I want to say, Red coming tomorrow. For Red, yeah. Tomorrow is the 15th. 15th. It's like I'm psychic or something. Or just that, you know, Copper said the same thing yesterday when I asked him, which is why I already have it, you know, on my information here. But we'll go with the psychic option. It makes me sound more powerful or something. Something lost. Is it something we need? I mean, it's not something we need for a catalog. Stationary? It's not. It's just. Because yesterday there was stationary in the Lost Found. I was actually like the middle of saying yesterday when I went to Lost and Found that it's just like, it's not gonna be anything I need. And it's stationary. Well, let me rephrase that. It's not gonna be anything I need for the catalog. Because stationary I always need for, like, you know, sending, you know, letters and such. But anything in the Lost and Found that's showing up there randomly is not going to be something I need for the catalog, because stuff I still need for the catalog is from, like, mostly from events, or from accomplishing certain things, or in the case of clothing, mostly from Gracie. Fossil number 3, just for me. 3 fossils already, before even crossing the river. Which stationery was that? Neat paper. I just think it's neat. Trying to 100% complete New Leaf minus Street Pass achievements and online achievement is fun to do. Nice. Oh, there's Street Pass achievements. Okay, well, that's good to know for and online achievements. That's good to know for me for now, because when I get to it, I am going to want to, you know, 100% it, including those things. But honestly, that the Street Pass achievements, I'll have to look at what they are. But in theory, I should be able to do those on my own, because, you know, I'll have. I mean, I already have what currently two 3DSs. The third one on the way, because of the one that's, well, on the way. Right now it's in England getting to get a capture card installed, and then it'll be on the way here. So I'll be able to stream 3DS games. And, yeah. So Street Pass stuff I will be able to... I'll of course need multiple copies of the game as well, but that's, you know, far less of a issue than multiple, you know, 3DSs. The only thing is that you've had the same KK Slider song in the shop 2 days in a row. Oh, yeah. If you were to use 2 3DSs, it would take 2 years to complete the Street Pass achievements. Okay, what if I use 3 3DSs? And we got Gulliver in town. Yeah, I'd have to look at what the achievements are and such. But... Of course, like, you know, this game's taken me 2 years to... Because I started this January 1st of 2021, so just over a year ago, and it's going to take me till at least December 24th of this year. So, I mean, I guess that's like a week short of 2 years, but like... But that's also like, that's the minimum. It could take even longer depending on other stuff. What did I get from him? Good, that's what I got from him, right? Yeah. And here is fossil number 4. Just one more. Museum, please identify this. Thank you very much. Freya around? Not in right now. How dare she not be in right now when I come a-callin'? Okay. I mean, that's why in real life we invented the telephone. So you can find out in advance if somebody's going to be home and whether or not you should show up. Hey, Rasher. I do have a job. I was working earlier today. Here, chat. Yes, I know, I'm Canadian. Of course I know what an igloo is. Asking a Canadian if they know what an igloo is. Might as well ask... I don't know. How are things? Everything is perfect. Trantor is a very livable place. I love that for us. Weed. So say we haven't found too many weeds today, but that's just because yesterday we had a lot of weeds because of not playing for 3 days in a row prior to that. So yeah, today's on a lot of weeds in comparison to yesterday, but there's a reason for that. Also, fossil number 5. We're alive. Fossils aren't, but fossils are long since dead. That's why they're fossils. I mean, not the only reason they're fossils, but part of why they're fossils. Okay, so... We're not even into the final quadrant. We've already found everything buried in the town. Still need to find the second snowball, and still need to talk to, what? Rolf, Peaches, Dina, and Freya, who was not home. Well, there's Rolf. By his house, unsurprisingly. I got a job. Work at a grocery store. I like these clothes. Look, whatever I wear becomes fashionable by virtue of me wearing it. I remember yesterday, I think it was yesterday, where I was just like really surprised when I came here and Rolf was in here and I checked his door and, you know, said he's not around, and I'm like, really? Rolf never goes far. Walked over here and he was literally right here. It's like, okay, he didn't go far. He left his home acre, but barely. I wonder where the other snowball is. I wonder if we... I mean, the other snowball we could have passed already. It could have been like hidden behind something, or like I could have just been particularly unobservant. It's been known to happen from. No, never mind. It's right there. Ooh, and there's Freya as well. Let's talk to everyone here. Oh, come. Have a nice stroll. Peaches, you're right by your house. Let's chat. Oh, sure. Welcome to Trantor from Jake. I like it. Hey, Freya? No, don't worry, it's just me. What's up? I like it. Cocoa nail polish. Okay. I'm not a total loss. No, I'm just a partial loss. Good of you to notice. Hey, Dina. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I'm not really the reason she's mad. She's just, you know, taking it out on me. Yeah. We are going to build a snowman briefly. I'm just going to quickly, since we're so near to the end, we're going to quickly finish our exploration of town first. Ooh, and here's our snowman we built yesterday. How's it going, Mr. Snowman? Just chilling, put the frost out. If I could actually move, I'd be the most popular guy here. Nose eyes made of coal, yep, I'd be a whirling blizzard of love. It's not just possible, it's likely. All you need is saw the full shoe being stationary. Think, Snowman, think. So this is why you need, like, a cart and somebody to pull you around in it. And Coco we already saw. Awesome. Okay, now let's go build another snowman. Or at least attempt to. Okay, the other snowball was like over here, right? So I think we're gonna get this one. I think B5 is where we want to build a snowman. It's nice and empty. So we need to get this one to B5. So let's try to... get this one big enough to the point where we can be pushing it instead of just kicking it. Where is it now? Right there. Because we don't want to be kicking it across the bridge. We are pushing it now, and the bridge is right there. This bridge is also the easier bridge to cross. Because it doesn't... Actually, I don't know how this bridge... I'm not sure how this bridge is. I think this is still easier than that one. It's definitely easier than this one, because that's the one that kind of, like, curves upward. Okay, so what I want to do now... No! Okay, never mind. We broke the snowball. We're not building a snowman today, I'm sorry. Accidentally broke it against the tree. Mistakes were made. Sometimes it's just the way of things. Mail a letter. 5 of them, in fact. Well, we'll mail 4, and then we'll have to do an emergency delivery before we can mail the 5th. So there's already one in there. Okay. Of course I'd like to mail more. Still got stuff to mail, and until we've got it all mailed, we will continue to mail. Oh. Look at this right here, the ear eater thingy. Ear eater transfer machine. Maybe not. We don't have an e-reader yet, but, well, I bought one. I'm waiting for it to come in. It might be the thing, the package, because I got a note for a package that's available for me to pick up tomorrow, so that might be the one. I don't know, I have a lot of packages I'm waiting for, so it's hard to say for certain. Oh yeah, mailing one more letter. And then we'll be able to use that e-reader thing, which I've never used before. Never used... No! Well, I'm trying to think. I'll never use the e-reader thing in Animal Crossing Dumpy before. I do think a buddy of mine had an e-reader back in the day, so I can't remember if I ever used it for anything, for anything else, or at least I think he maybe just showed me. I'm not sure how we would go for getting this snow all across here. Like, I think it actually might be safer because of... I mean, the location means you have to push it up here. It might be a bit tricky, but getting across here, just because of the trees being right here, and also obviously right here. But like the actual bridge itself, because of the railings, might be safer for getting a snowball across. But the way it kind of bounces like that makes me wonder if the snowball might just like break going across. Not sure. Okay, we're going to briefly switch to Samantha. Nice call. One second, I'm going to Google this number. It's a Manitoba number, so that doesn't mean that it's important, but it means I should at least... someone I recognize, but... Well, I say I don't recognize it. Apparently I've had a call before, because... Because as soon as I Googled it, I see a link that I've clicked on previously, because it's purple instead of blue. Okay, so it's a probable spam call. And it's fine that I missed it. It's either a spam call or... I mean, if it's not a spam call, still not something that really matters. So anyway, what I'm doing here, so as I was saying earlier, that we're trying to get every villager to live in this town at one point or another, and we're keeping a letter from each. You can only save 160 letters in the post office, and there's 218 villagers. So we have 160 letters saved in the post office. We have 20 letters saved with Slicer, 20 letters saved with Jake, and now 5 letters saved with Samantha. Dina. So let us take villagers. Officially take Dina off the list. Look at that, the villagers we still need. And I mean, we got Octavian, but we don't actually remove them from the list until, we get the letter from them. As I just did now with Dina. So we are well on our way to getting every villager having lived in this town at one point. Down to just Bones, Buzz, Chief, Cyrano, Eloise, Goldie, Liz, Murphy. Like I said, Octavian's already here. Pee-wee, Pom-Pom, Snake, and Sydney. Yeah. And yeah, so we should be at 205. Goldie and Pom-Pom are two of your favorites. Yeah, I quite like them as well. I've had both of them in past villages and such. And I really like them. Sydney, I'm not as familiar with. Like, Sydney's a koala, I'm pretty sure, right? Not sure if I've ever had Sydney, though. Yep, koala. Yeah. Chief, I definitely know. He used to be my arch nemesis. But, got her in your city and... Or you got her in a city... In her... Yeah. You've got her in your city, Folktown. My brain did not want to be able to read that message, apparently. Okay, so we're at 205 out of 218. Let me just bring up my calculator and check if that changes the percentage. Oh, let me actually quickly get rid of this missed call notification. There we go. Now let's go open up my calculator. 205 divided by 218 equals, excuse me, still 94%. Percentage itself is unchanged for now, but won't be long until it does change. It won't be long until it gets to 100%. Because, let's see, so it's at, so it'll get, because of Octavian, when we get the letter tomorrow, it'll put us to 206. Then we'll get somebody moving in tomorrow, which we'll get a letter from the one. Sunday to put us at 207. No one knew on Sunday, though. And then if we don't cancel stream multiple times next week and actually stream according to schedule, we could, in theory, get like 207 to 213 next week. And 29. In theory, yeah, we could still reach the point of having every villager having lived in this town by the end of this month. Or more importantly, by, my birthday, which is February 2nd, which is kind of, not exactly a goal per se, just kind of a, okay, be cool if we got that done before my birthday. Of course Octavian's not in right now. So I noticed a snowball here, but I think the fact that we save and quit again and reload means the other snowball is no longer here. So we'll go check by the wishing well, because that's the next most likely place for somebody to be after their own house. And if not, we'll just search down Octavian, because we need to send a letter to him. You can't send a letter to somebody until after you have met them. See if I try to write a letter. Doesn't let me because write a letter to Octavian because I haven't met him with Samantha yet. I met him with Rick, but I need to get a letter to Samantha, to add to my store in her inventory. So what we're going to do is do a run through of the village with Samantha. Wait. So it'll just be a much more fast run through because we're not like, all we're doing is looking for Octavian. We don't need to do literally anything else. So it's not like we're keeping an eye open for like fossils or gyroids. I mean, if we see her glowing spot, or we'll grab it because like each character has their own glowing spot. Each character also has their own money rock. We're not going to bother with that either. Because that way we actually have to, be checking rocks. But the glowing spot like that, you'll just see. So that if we see it, we'll just grab it because might as well. Mainly we're just looking for Octavian. Octavian. Where art thou, Octavian? Right here. There we go. Now we can write a letter to Octavian. On octopus paper. Well, that's, weirdly appropriate or weirdly inappropriate? I'm not sure. Definitely one of the two. It'd be interesting if, like, villagers reacted to your letters based on, like, you know, like, different characters, different reactions based on, like, what type of station area was on. Like, of Octavian and... there are other octopus characters in this one, right? If they had, like, you know, specific reaction for the octopus paper. Okay. That's all we need to do with Samantha now, so we can go back to Rick. Back to Rick. Back to the beginning? Beginning of what? Done playing? Well, done with Samantha. Not done playing, though. I'm never done playing. Back to Rick. HRA. Weird that I'm only going out now. But okay, sure, why not? HRA letters sometimes come at the weirdest times. Sometimes they come right when we start, sometimes they come later. And it seems to be unrelated to, you know, any actual postal delivery times. Yeah, some junk I'd like to sell. All that junk inside my trunk. Oh, that was it. Not at the moment, Nook. Talk to you later. Now we go to Praetoris. Which I'm still saying, I guess, my other town, but I guess pretty soon I'll say one of my other towns. Ooh, that's a lot of memory cards. Yeah, for anyone that missed it. $12 memory cards that I got in addition to the 2 that I already have. And 4 more that are still on their way. So I will have a total of 18 memory cards. I mean, technically 19, but one of them is the one that, you know, got corrupted like a year and a half ago. So that one doesn't really work anymore. But yeah. 18 memory cards, so I'll have 18 Animal Crossing towns. I'm definitely gonna need to get some kind of labels for these memory cards, though. Otherwise I'm just gonna, like, be like, okay, here's my stack of... No, because what would all I have? 6, 7, 8, 9... 10 memory card... 251s, so the black ones. There's 10 of these, and then 8 memory card 59s, which are the gray ones. It was 1019, the white ones, that got corrupted, which apparently is a common thing when using them on the Wii, as I learned after it happened and did some Googling to see if I could find a solution. Didn't find a solution, didn't find, though, that, yeah, that's apparently a common problem when you use them with the Wii, for whatever reason. The most common theory is that just because of something with the way the Wii is set up, and the fact that, and with the way the memory card 1019s are, is that they end up getting a bit too hot. And I guess because of the fact that they, have, more space, and then just the way they're set up to accomplish that, they're more prone to get corrupted from the overheating or whatever. I don't know. That's a common theory that has to do with overheating, but don't actually know that that's for sure what the cause is. That's just the theory. There we go, nice random globe. You do look better. Look at that big continent has, like, the massive, like, lake in the center, or would you even, that size, would you even call it a sea? Would it even be a sea? And then a smaller lake over on the other side, and there's a really small one up at the top. Ooh, it's snowing here. Praetorus. Oh, the worst thing though, about the fact that I'm going to be making more towns, I have to like come up with the names for all of them. That's gonna take a while. Ooh, an acre, and surprise, buried an acre A1 by Bengal. So by the post office. Good to know. Good to know. Spunky net and felt paper. But what did it... So I felt the paper, but what did it feel like? Okay, so the felt paper will definitely keep. So we need another stack of stationery anyway. Okay, let's take a stop in at Nooks. Okay, so firstly, other things. Turnip prices. Nope, not selling turnips today. Okay. Good. Oh, sorry for the yawning. Good chat, Nook. Good chat. Then I guess we're going to be selling the turnips tomorrow. Hopefully for a price spike, but really just for whatever we can get for them. Okay. Also, speaking of tomorrow, Katrina's in tomorrow, I believe, in this town. Yeah, Katrina. See, she's not the only fortune teller. I can predict the future too. And do you have anything lost? There's something lost. What might it be? I asked right after I said I could predict the future. I can't predict every aspect of the future. That's not feasible. 6-ball shirt. Everyone needs a 6-ball shirt. Okay. I do apologize for all the yawning. I've just been awake since like 2 a.m. and got maybe 3 hours of sleep last night. Sounds about right. Actually, probably less. Definitely more than 2 hours, though. I am 72% certain. Ah, that's where Chow lives now. Oh, well, he doesn't live in the igloo, but Chow lives here in Praetorus now after he moved here yesterday. Hey, Alfonso. I haven't been eating my turnips, have you? I know they surround your house, but that doesn't mean they're for you. What's new? No? Uh-huh. Sure. Actually, I'm just going to sell it. I know it's probably going to be at a loss. But, how can I say no to that face? That's some uncle you got there. Wait. Okay, the 6-ball shrimp was what I got at the Lost and Found. Spunky Knit. Didn't I also have a Spunky Knit earlier as well? I think I did. Which makes sense, because I have a theory that part of the RNG that determines like what piece of clothing shows up at any given time or whatever is based on either the day of the week or the date. Possibly. Just something where... Because you feel like I often see multiple of a certain shirt on any given day. It's not even where like I won't have seen a shirt for like weeks and then suddenly in one day I see it like in like 5 different places or something. So just a little theory I have. A game theory. Except like, you know, game mechanic programming type theory, not like, you know, story theories or anything. Although I have plenty of those as well. You know. Like how Rover is a mob hitman. He's always traveling. Oh, sorry for all of the yawning still. I know I should stop apologizing for that. Like, you'll know I'm gonna be yawning a lot. It's just the nature of my work schedule, and then also trying to stream, and you know, just the way things go sometimes. So, anyone have any plans for the weekend? I mean, like, I'm still working tomorrow, but it's only a 5-hour shift. I'll be doing my grocery shopping after work. In the afternoon, I'm going to have to go pick up this package I have waiting for me. Not sure what. I'm hoping it's the e-reader. That's what makes the most sense to me. So most of the things, because like most of the things I'm still waiting for, I ordered 2 recently for them to likely have come in already. The main exceptions being e-reader, the file set of memory cards, but those, like, the tracking tells me is in Toronto at the moment. Do we have anyone move out? I don't think we had anyone move out there. I don't think anyone moved out after that trip. Okay, what are we doing now? Let's quickly go and... Firstly, we're going to update... Or, well, not update. We're going to just double check. That our catalog numbers are accurate. Should be. We didn't get anything new today. So yeah, 576 on furniture, 66 on wallpaper and carpet, 241 on clothing. Items should be 63. Yes, indeed. All 64 stationery. All 127 gyroids and all 25 fossils. And music should be 33. Going up to 34 tomorrow. At least, you know, should be. So nothing goes wrong, like, you know. As long as I stream tomorrow evening, it, you know. And, like, as long as I stream tomorrow when KK Slider is here. So I guess if I start streaming, like, power went out, like, that might get in the way. I don't know. I wouldn't expect power to go out. I'm just, you know, saying that would cause an issue. Okay, let's back down to 30,000 in my wallet. And, let's go play some NES, since that's one of the things we still have a ways to go on. Okay, for anyone unaware, below, you know, near the bottom of the list, right above the earliest finish, it says NES 100%ed. There's 19 NES games. I have 15 of them here, and we'll have 16 for too long. But yeah, and as part of 100%ing this game, since these are games within this game, I'll 100% each of them as well. It's part of 100%ing this. So let's give Balloon Fight an attempt here. So far, the only one we completed is Donkey Kong Jr. Math, which, hardly surprising, that one was relatively simple to do. Well, I mean, to be fair, Balloon Fight is relatively simple. It's just difficult. Because, like, the simple complicated, what's the word I'm looking for? Spectrum. Yeah, simple, complicated spectrum, and then the easy, hard spectrum are not, while they can't, you know, while there can be overlap, they're not necessarily overlapped. Something can be simple and difficult. Something can be complicated yet easy. I mean, the more complicated thing is, the more likely it is to be difficult. But yeah. I feel like today's not going to be the day we 100% this mode of Balloon Fight. My brain is just clearly struggling already. And we're only on phase 4. Like, yeah, we haven't, like... I would say we haven't taken a hit yet, but... we just did. Took a hit on phase 4, like... That's a sign that all is not right with the world. We got it. So you get through. Oop. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, that was especially rough. Okay, we're coming back. Need a lower, thank you. Gotcha. Okay. Now we go to a bonus round, which means we get our balloon back. But yeah, the fact that I lost a balloon and, like, I'm just playing poorly today so far. Obviously things could turn around, but... my gut instinct is today is not going to be the day. But we'll see how it goes. I'm surprised I didn't lose a blue one there. That was not too shabby. Phase 8. Yeah, that one's going in the water. We can just wait for the fish to eat them. Fish food. Always remember to feed your fish, folks. There should be a comma between fish and folks there. You're not supposed to be feeding folks to your fish. Folks is who I'm talking to and telling to feed your fish. Just to be clear. Yeah, that balloon wall I didn't really worry about. I didn't really comment on it because I wasn't really worried because I'm like, oh yeah, we're on phase 9. We have a bonus coming up right away. Because for anyone unaware, there's a bonus after every third phase. It's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 51, 54, 57, 60, 63, 66, 69, nice, 72, 75, 78, 81, 84, 87, 90, 93, 96, 99. And I'm curious what after that, because after that, like, you know, for 99, phase goes to 0, 0, and then after that goes to back to 1. But in theory, it's like, you know, even though it's showing as 1, it's 101. So will the next one be after then, after 102, like 2, which would be the equivalent of 102, or would it be after 3 again? I don't know. Kind of curious to find out. So, you know, a little further, we want to be getting. We just want to be getting to where it loops around back to 1. But you know, well, you want to get to the top one without dying. So like, get up to that point, I can get to like another couple of stages further just to see what happens with the bonus rounds. Out of curiosity. But if, you know, we do get that far and then if we do reach our goals and then game over, so we don't die till after we got back to 1, and then we game over before getting past 102, or past the second 2, like, then we're not going to, you know, worry about it, but, you know, it is what it is. Phase 13. Gotcha. Phase 14. Nice triple kill. Phase 15. Gotcha. Another bonus round. Coming in hot. Nice. Another perfect for the record books. 19. Get out of there. Okay, we lost a balloon, but that's fine. We're kind of panicking, trying to get away from the lightning. Yeah, he's using a fish food. We just need to survive. We did lose a balloon, so you do have to be careful going through 17 and 18. I do not like that. Okay, good. That whole mess is broken up. I was not looking forward to having to go in there further. Okay, just survive now, Eric. Gotcha. 18. Need you to lower down, please, so that I can, you know, safely attack you. Thank you. Oh. Got this, and we got our balloon back. Flying backwards, as you do. So we're up to 19 now, I think, right? Yeah, phase 19. That's one we're gonna have to take out. 20. That's the same way I died yesterday. I think on the same phase. It's definitely in like the same layout. And then followed by a second death on this phase. Are we just gonna be stuck here now? No, 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 no. That was almost an exact repeat of what happened yesterday. Dude, that's not a difficult phase. And the fact that I got game over on it, well, after reaching it, you know, 2 days in a row, got game over on it after reaching it with full lives. That was ridiculous. But it is what it is. Oh, I just realized I didn't update this. This is where I'm just keeping track of who I'll have letters saved with Samantha. I hate that it just, you know, doesn't just do a new line automatically. Well, it does, but like it doesn't, like, you know, push the whole word there. It just like you have to manually do it if you want the word to still be connected. Okay. Also have similar ones with for Slicer and Jake to keep track of what letters I'm all saving in their inventories. Okay. Well, told you I didn't feel it was going to be today, but it'll be eventually. I will get there eventually. Like, we got up to... The first we got without dying is 51. The furthest we've gotten just at all is 71. So, like, we've gotten a good chunk of the way there. We just need to, you know, keep practicing, getting more consistent. But yeah, it's time to switch over to Star Fox, where we're going to be flying one of these babies. So, let us do that. Let's save and quit on the Animal Crossings. It's always important to save. I mean, games that, you know, have saves. Not all games have saves, but definitely want to save when you can. Oh, okay. So just give me a moment. Well, I guess let's switch over to the... So it's on the Switch. Just give me a moment to swap everything over. And then we'll play some Star Fox in just like a couple minutes. Well, like a minute or two. It's not going to be long.